When we think of wealth, we often focus on the numbers, how much money someone has, the properties they own, or the luxury items they can afford. But the truth is, wealth isn't just about how much money you have, it's about how you think about money. The psychology of money is a powerful driver of financial success. The way wealthy individuals think, approach challenges, and manage their finances differs significantly from those who struggle financially. In this video, we're going to explore the psychology of money and how you can start thinking like a wealthy person. Whether you're just starting out on your financial journey or looking to refine your mindset, understanding these principles can help you transform your relationship with money and set you on the path to financial freedom. 10. Adopt a growth mindset. One of the key differences between wealthy people and those who struggle financially is their mindset. Wealthy individuals tend to have a growth mindset. This means they believe that their abilities, intelligence, and financial situation can improve through hard work, learning, and perseverance. They see challenges as opportunities to grow rather than insurmountable obstacles. For example, if a wealthy person loses money in an investment, they won't blame the world or give up. Instead, they will reflect on what went wrong, learn from their mistakes, and adjust their approach next time. They focus on continuous improvement. If you want to think like a wealthy person, start cultivating a growth mindset. View setbacks as learning experiences and focus on personal development. Read books, attend seminars, and engage with others who can offer insights and strategies for wealth building. The more you learn, the more opportunities you'll see for growth. 9. Long-term thinking over short-term gains. Wealthy individuals often think long-term rather than looking for quick wins. They're patient, strategic, and willing to invest their time, energy, and money for future returns. The get-rich-quick mentality is typically associated with risky ventures that don't have staying power. On the other hand, wealthy people are comfortable with taking calculated risks that align with long-term goals. Take investing, for instance. Wealthy investors don't get distracted by short-term market fluctuations. They focus on buying and holding assets that will grow over time. Instead of focusing on immediate profits, they look at how their investments will perform in the future. To think like a wealthy person, start setting long-term financial goals. These could be related to retirement, buying property, or building your business. Understand that wealth doesn't come overnight, and it requires discipline and patience to see long-term results. You'll need to resist the temptation of immediate gratification and focus on what will serve you in the future. 8. Value time over money. Wealthy people understand that time is one of the most valuable resources they have. They often seek ways to leverage their time effectively, knowing that money can always be earned again, but time cannot. This is why many wealthy individuals invest in systems, tools, and people to maximize their time. Take, for example, successful entrepreneurs or investors. Instead of spending hours on tasks that could be outsourced or automated, they focus on activities that bring the most value, whether that's strategic decision-making, networking, or scaling their business. They understand that leveraging their time allows them to focus on high-return activities and ultimately build more wealth. If you want to think like a wealthy person, consider how you can maximize your time. Are you spending hours on tasks that could be delegated? Are you focusing on the activities that generate the highest return? By reevaluating your priorities and investing in your time, you can start to see improvements in your financial situation. 7. Embrace the power of compound interest. One of the most important principles that wealthy people understand is the power of compound interest. Compound interest allows your investments to grow exponentially over time, as the interest earned on your investment itself earns more interest. Wealthy individuals typically take advantage of compound interest by starting to invest early and consistently. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. For example, if you invest $100 a month into a stock market index fund with an average return of 7% per year, over time, that investment can grow significantly. Much more than if you were to wait until later in life to start. To think like a wealthy person, start investing early, no matter how small. Understand that the key to wealth building is consistency and time. Small investments can lead to big returns, and even small amounts of money can compound over decades. 6. Take calculated risks. Risk is a part of life, especially when it comes to building wealth. Wealthy people understand that they cannot build substantial wealth without taking some level of risk. However, the key is that wealthy individuals take calculated risks. They don't gamble with their money, but instead assess potential risks and rewards carefully before making decisions. For example, wealthy people invest in stocks, real estate, or businesses, but they do so with careful research, understanding, and strategy. They may diversify their investments to reduce the risk of losing it all in one venture. They also make sure they have emergency funds or backup plans in place to protect their wealth if things don't go as planned. If you want to think like a wealthy person, start taking calculated risks in your own life. This could mean investing in your education, starting a side business, or investing in stocks or real estate. Just make sure you're well informed and have a strategy in place. 5. Master your emotions around money. One of the most powerful psychological factors when it comes to money is emotion. For most people, money triggers strong emotions: fear, anxiety, guilt, and greed. However, wealthy people have learned how to master their emotions and make decisions based on logic, not fear or greed. For example, during a market downturn, a wealthy person might stay calm and continue to hold their investments because they know that markets tend to recover over time. On the other hand, someone who is not in control of their emotions might panic, sell at the wrong time, and lock in their losses. If you want to think like a wealthy person, work on mastering your emotional responses to money. Start by identifying the emotions that influence your financial decisions and practice making choices that are guided by logic and long-term goals. When you can control your emotions around money, you can make better financial decisions. 4. Focus on creating value, not just earning money. Wealthy people often focus on creating value, whether it's through entrepreneurship, investments, or providing products and services. They understand that when they create value for others, the money will naturally follow. This mindset shift is powerful. Instead of solely focusing on earning a paycheck or accumulating wealth, wealthy individuals focus on how they can solve problems, offer something of value, or create opportunities for others. This approach opens up numerous paths to wealth, such as starting a business, investing in real estate, or developing innovative products. To think like a wealthy person, start thinking about how you can create value in your personal or professional life. Ask yourself, how can you contribute to the needs of others? Whether it's offering a service, sharing your expertise, or creating something new, when you focus on helping others, wealth often follows. 3. Build multiple streams of income. Wealthy people often have multiple sources of income. Whether it's through investments, side businesses, rental properties, or passive income streams, they understand the importance of diversifying their income. Relying solely on one paycheck can limit your ability to grow wealth. Building multiple streams of income allows you to increase your financial security and accelerate wealth building. This is why many wealthy people look for ways to invest in real estate, stocks, or other ventures that generate money without requiring active work. They understand that the more income sources they have, the easier it becomes to accumulate wealth over time. To think like a wealthy person, consider ways you can diversify your income. It could be starting a side hustle, investing in the stock market, or generating passive income through real estate or online businesses. The more income streams you create, the faster you'll be able to build wealth. 2. Invest in yourself. Wealthy individuals prioritize investing in themselves. This could mean gaining more education, learning new skills, or improving physical and mental health. They recognize that personal growth is the foundation of financial success, as it enables them to make better decisions, increase productivity, and unlock new opportunities. By continually learning and growing, wealthy people stay ahead of trends and are better equipped to handle challenges. They understand that knowledge is power and that improving their abilities pays off in the long run. To think like a wealthy person, make a habit of investing in yourself. Whether it's reading books, attending workshops, taking courses, or simply staying healthy and focused, investing in your personal development will have a huge impact on your financial success. 1. Be patient and stay consistent. Finally, wealthy people understand that building wealth takes time. They don't expect overnight success, and they don't give up when things get tough. They know that persistence, consistency, and long-term thinking are the keys to financial freedom. If you want to think like a wealthy person, focus on being patient and consistent with your financial goals. Whether it's saving, investing, or building a business, the key is to stay the course. Wealth isn't built in a day, but with time and effort, you can achieve your financial dreams. Thinking like a wealthy person is about more than just making smart investments. It's about cultivating the right mindset and habits. By adopting a growth mindset, focusing on long-term goals, embracing calculated risks, and learning to manage your emotions around money, you can begin to think and act like a wealthy individual. Start by shifting your focus from short-term gains to long-term wealth, creating value for others, and consistently investing in yourself. By doing so, you'll be on your way to building lasting wealth and financial freedom. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more insights on personal finance and success.